Morning all, I'm out here, look at that sunrise behind me, misty fields behind as well, it's beautiful. I'm out here just moving the fence, and I thought I'd just make this little video today. Every now and then I have a bit of a Richie rant, and this is one of them. I'm just shocked that I've read that Defra have just scrapped a grant that they were giving to the National Federation of Young Farmers. 30 years they've been giving this grant to them, and anyone who knows young farmers knows what a wonderful organisation it is and how it really helps people in the rural community. Do you know what? I've been knee deep in young farmers. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? But I've been involved with young farmers since I was a young farmer a long time ago, and now I've got my son Harry joined up. I know the good work they do. I know the confidence they build in the youth of the countryside. I know that it's a very good grounding for people who maybe don't need to go to Hartbury or agricultural college, or are too shy maybe and not engaged enough to go to a big ag college, you know. And young farmers is that kind of road down into farming for maybe picking up skills, but also just, you know, getting to network with other farming families and kids and stuff. And to take the funding away from something like that, which is kind of one of the building blocks of farming, is just so wrong. I just can't understand it. We seem to be under a massive attack in the farming world now. Sometimes you can get bogged down with the headlines and stuff, but what's going on now? We've lost a single farm payment. SFIs came in and messed up. They've withdrawn that, changing it around. No one knows where they stand with that anymore, and I think it puts off a lot of people getting involved. If they ever say farmers didn't come and get the funding, it's because you've made it so complicated and difficult. And also, not everyone like myself wants to put in flour mixes, you know. We want a bloody farm, you know. And then we've got the attack on the inheritance tax, taking that money out of, you know, away from businesses. If you have to pay that inheritance tax, that's robbing your farm business for the future. There's you know, not a great amount of money on some farms to invest anyway. You start chucking that in the mix, you really kick the boot in there. And then finally, what they say is not a massive amount of money. I don't know the figures, so I haven't been able to comment on how much money Defra are given to young farmers. But to take that away, what are you trying to do? What is the government trying to do? Is it trying to just break up the farming world? Because slowly, chip by chip, if it doesn't affect me and I carry on, that's fine. But make it harder for young people to come into farming. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to just destroy the family farm? I really don't understand how this is going to work in the future if you keep taking away things that help the farming community. And you really do need the young farmers to come on up to replace old farts like me, really do. You know, so Defra, think again, and government, think again what you're doing with the farming world, because things need to be pulled back. You need to speak to the core farmers, not the flipping guys in an office in a suit in an office somewhere that look at a funding spreadsheet. Because let me tell you this, you've got money, you just spend it wrongly these days. Let's not get into all the kind of immigration stuff and everything. That's a separate thing. But I see money squandered around my area all the time. And I've got an example of that down the road. I've got they blocked off the high street and pedestrianised it. Everyone in Thornbury voted against it. They still did it anyway. Cost millions. No one wanted that money gone. Put it in the right place. Put it to getting young farmers up and running. Put it into other youth groups you like. But think again about where this money's going, because the country now seems to be spending money on stupid stuff rather than just core values. And core values are what made this country great. Okay, right, that's enough rant. That is a Richie rant, and I'm sorry. You can always turn me off at 30 seconds. I'm sure most of you have. All right, crack on.